sorry for keeping you for a very long time. I had particular things that I was doing and some technical glitches, and I believe you're now getting me right. So guys, let me know if I'm audible and you're getting me so right. So from the end, I need to know or give me a signal if at all you are hearing me. So hello guys, am I audible? Do you hear me from that side? Do you hear me from that side? I needed to confirm if you guys you are hearing me. I needed to confirm if you guys you are hearing me. Okay, thank you very much, Marvin Madens, for confirming that I'm louder enough. Okay, thank you very much, Marvin Madens, for confirming that I'm louder enough. So let me take this opportunity to give a shout out for those who have just turned in on the comment section. So Jacqueline Fedna, good morning, how are you? Is on the chat, feel most welcomed. We have Janet Harris saying hello Zaxinia, I'm seriously fine. Janet Harris, who feel most welcome. We have Delphia Delis, how are you? Zaxina, hello, I'm fine, Delphia. And again, we have Sion Richmond, how are you? I'm doing fine. We have Patricia Jeke, how are you? We have the Rotkazi, how are you? And the others, guys. And we have also Mavis Maden. It's confirming that I'm louder enough. We have Rose Greens, how are you? I'm fine, I'm doing fine, Rose Green. And we have the Rotkazi is confirming that now I can hear you. So guys, due to technical issues, it had taken a long time to come up live because I was losing signal, just as what happened yesterday. It's what I wanted like to avert, never to occur again. So guys, as per the title, I think we are 22 guys watching, and I don't want to rush into it. Let us reach 30 people, then we start this live big time. We have Agnes Thomas. Greetings. How are you? I'm doing fine. Agnes Thomas. I'm fine. I'm here. So we have 30 people watching us at now, but we have 11 likes. Could you please let us match the number of people watching with the likes? So if you are coming in at this moment, could you please give this video a like so that it could be suggested to a number of people watching it, because that one alone will make this video move forward. So we have Ellen Charles, how are you? We have Christine Mukodi, how are you? We have JC, hello, how are you? I'm fine, JC, long time. We have Omo, I'm fine, Omo. So guys, we are 35 people watching, but 17 likes. Let's make these likes congruent with the number of people watching so that we can start. So we have Johan, how are you, Johan? We have Jennifer Kilsa, how are you? We have Johan, we have Shailo Chaka, we have Agnes Thomas, blessing everyone in this chat. Yes, 20 people have liked. We're still waiting 10 likes to match or to commensurate the number of people watching this video so that we can start immediately, because I've got 3 things to share, to come live. This is a way to connect with you people, because I'm also having a video that is pre-recorded that will come after this, maybe some 4 hours after this one. So I'm doing this because I've changed my shift of works, and that's why I don't have time to record. I will record later, and I have information to pass that is so urgent. That's why I've decided to come full throttle live over here with you guys. Shail Ochaka, how are you? Now we have 25 people that have liked the video. Could you please, let's make it to 30 people liking the video, then we start straight away. Yes, Doreen Small, how are you? I'm fine, Doreen Small. Doreen Small. We We have 29 people have given likes. Let's have one person confirming that like. Then the ground itself shall be leveled so that it quick start our motion. Well done. As of now, we are 32 against 47 because I only requested 30 so that it can quick start us. I think this is a good number that can enable us quick start this. So guys, let me take this opportunity to welcoming you back to my live stream. And it is my hope and prayer that this video and this live session itself will find you in a doing fine and in good health. I'm very pleased and I'm in good health, as you can see. So I'm coming live just from the Middle East. So everybody, so somebody saying me my sound is so low. So let me adjust the volume. I think I'm now fine. You could get me well, right? I think I'm fine. You could get me anywhere. So let me know if I'm still low because I've just adjusted it. Or maybe perhaps what you can do, you can check, you can check on your gadget as well. You refresh or you adjust so that you can get me clearly. So allow me again now to give shout outs here again. Ellen Charles, how are you? Shaila Chaka, we have Pansy Hooper. The sound is very low. I think maybe check on your gadget as well. I have Uncle Kai, good work, Zach. Thank you very much. We have Jacqueline Ferdinand, how are you? And we have my. My is telling you are taking the Jamaican style. They will stop talking until they hit the lights up. It is work, you're working, not chicken chucking. My, I get you, my brother. How are you? We have Jen Kelly, Isaac, and everyone. Yeah. So, guys, let's start up now. I'm quite pleased, and I must also commend you guys for having taken your time to come over here. As my title suggests, that a secret plan, Cohera secret plan against the IAM-MARWA family. Yesterday, Mora alluded to them, and today I still want to echo the same because there's something that is perturbing me. So first, before we delve deep about the Cohera game plan and secret, we also have other developing stories that were coming forth with. Number one, we have Percy that is coming out with a serious allegation against the IAM-MARWAs. So Percy accused IAM-MARWA for copying his idea. So perhaps these are the questions that majority of people sometimes can come up and start asking themselves. Where did IAM-MARWA get Percy's idea or steals Percy's idea? Because Percy is telling us the idea when IAM-MARWA promised the Congress mom, that he will be purchasing Congress mom a milling machine for flour in the village. Then Percy yesterday came out castigating IAM-MARWA that IAM-MARWA has stolen her idea. Because it is the only business that in the entire place of Jabo Anze, nobody has got this machine. So it's a good venture or a viable venture that somebody can do. Then this is what really is putting Percy to the edge, and Percy has already been thrown to the dogs. Then Percy is saying that IAM-MARWA always comes in and steals the idea. There is only questions that sometimes I might ask Percy. Whom did you tell this information that decided to leak it to IAM-MARWA? Or did you share this information with the IAM-MARWA? Or hold to whom that leaked it to IAM-MARWA? When did IAM-MARWA come to you that you share with him this kind of an idea so that he has stolen this idea from you? These are the two specific questions that Pasi must be asked. With whom were you gossiping with that perhaps might have taken this viable idea to IAM-MARWA, that now you are grieving and telling your subscribers that IAM-MARWA always steals your ideas to implement, then leaving you with no chance to do it? Guys, I don't know what we call this. Perhaps, I don't know, it's an obsession with IAM-MARWA that if IAM-MARWA does anything, now Pasi herself want to compete with IAM-MARWA. Because, so you want us to believe that entire Migori, or to next to Isebania, or to the neighboring villages, people who are having the posho mill machine. So you want us to believe you that these people also got that idea from you. You know, that's why sometimes I always tell these people, it beats the logic if somebody will come here to start peddling lies that his idea was stolen by IAM-MARWA. You know? Because I cannot stand. Because, you know, I can see Jean Kelly saying she's a dodo head. The only idea she can come up with is a noodles and a gambling idea. That one is so serious. Sometimes I see it's serious, guy. You know, I think she's an expert in noodle serving or in bearded meat serving. You know, whichever kind of a style, whether it's a stroke, whether it's which kind of a style, she's perfect in that. Maybe, perhaps, some people could have stolen that one from her. You know, imagine we have Monica. Oh, how are you? I'm doing fine. Yeah, feel most welcome. Yes, my mind, you are finding it right that Marwa told his mom 3 years ago that he was going to buy her a meal. Yes. Huh? You know? Huh? And again, he was also going to build her a shop. So when Pasi is coming today or yesterday or any other time from now, claiming that IAM-MARWA has stolen her idea, it was somehow baffling. It was somehow like, I was thinking that now you mean Pasi wants to compete with IAM-MARWA. Huh? You know, sometimes I wonder. Huh? It is not like the competition is bad. It is not like that Pasi cannot come up with a constructive idea, but some lies somewhere needs somebody who's so intelligent to lie and sustain it going forward. But at this moment, there is no intelligence at all. It is all about monetized rage and monetized lies in this YouTube street. They have to lace their content with IAM-MARWA's name so that they feel so honored to make their audience so jovial. That is it. Agnes Thomas says, Zach, this lady needs to stop her bad mind, sickness, self, and go sit in the corner, please. We have Patricia Smith. Hello, my sister. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing, Patricia? Welcome back. We have Majay, Zach. She's just attention seeker. Sure. Very right. She wants relevancy and she's seeking attention because for quite a number of time, people haven't been watching her of a greater deal. So that's a way of like creating attention because she wants people to mention the name. I so agree with you. We have John. Marwa said that thing long time ago. In fact, very right. Because Marwa promised the mom and was also planning the retirement of mom. When mom retires, he was going to build the mom a house. That's means a shop, a booming business, and on the side there is a portion mill that would make the Congress mom so busy, you know, and alongside doing the videos. That was what was planned then. So when Pasi comes up with this kind of information, sometimes it baffles me because I don't understand. We have Sana Malaba. How are you? Welcome, 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 Sana Malaba. Welcome, welcome in. Uh, yes, 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 yes. So this is what really baffles me because I couldn't understand. You know, it's either Pasi is seeking attention and relevancy, Pasi is looking for subscriptions, or it was another way of Pasi to whip emotion through online so that people could come through for her, so that she could be bought the fisherman. Because I know as at now, she's looking for money to finish the house. She's looking for the money to do very many things, to pay school fees for the kids. She's looking for money also for this business project and for gambling as well. Because she's been given a lot of money. We don't know where Pasi has taken all this kind of money. So sometimes it's so sad. Huh? So Pasi has no business idea or business head. So far, she started a business and failed. Huh? So true, she failed terribly. Not once, she started at IAM-MARWA, failed. IAM-MARWA gave him her money to go start a business. Not once, not twice, but numerous times. But she's failed big time, you know, very big time. Guys, another issue also I want to bring to your attention. It's about the Cohera Senior's secret plan. And it's a plan that if you listen to it, it's about the tribal bigotry. So this alone confirms Cohera as an elder who is thriving in chaos, who does not consider the cohesion in the family. I thought Cohera was one man who could come in and bridge the gap that is looming in the community. But this guy has failed terribly. The reasons why I'm saying he has failed terribly, he has constantly attacked the Congress mom and Congress dad. He has constantly attacked IAM-MARWA and sued with that family. Then it's how sometimes I thought she was guilted, yet perhaps she's not guilted, but it confirms the heinous action that this guy cannot even sustain and bring up a family that is well respected in the society. If this is the behavior, what am I saying? Cohera Senior incite people in Nyabo and the community to throw Congress mom out, to throw Congress dad out. In fact, to do away with the Congress dad family, claiming that these people does not belong to the village, all of them, they belong to PC, so that they must be ejected forthwith. Now tell me, what kind of a man is this? So you mean all this secret plan that guilt to also it inside combined, that all these negative reactors, even AM Carol, alluded to this. If you remember the triple drums that was being beaten in the community, even including Max One, that these people are not coming from this village, they are alien. They tried it with Mayugno. Now it's a song that is well orchestrated by Mr. Cohera, planning the evacuation and ejection, forcefully eject this family out. I still don't know how he wants to do it. I still don't know how he wants to do it. You know? I still don't know. Sana Malava, you say what? Cohera must take Pasi to be his sixth wife. That is very hot. Hottest. I must say so. That's very hot. No, Pasi might kill. Pasi might give that thing. Pasi might give that thing to Cohera, and Cohera sometimes might faint. I still believe Cohera cannot. Cohera cannot sustain Pasi. Kasini moto, Kotea Bali, Pasi is fire. With those pictures, the nodal pictures we saw, my friend, that one Cohera cannot. If you want Cohera to, Cohera will die in the line of duty. Do you see the line of duty? The line of duty is when person will be serving Cohera, that bearded meat. Cohera won't get his waist. Cohera will go to oblivion. Cohera is now tired, cannot do anything. You know, that will be the end of Cohera. Cohera cannot chew the camel toe. You know the camel toe? Cohera cannot chew the camel toe. That's a matter of fact. The camel toe is so hard for Cohera's teeth. He cannot chew that camel toe. You know, that one he will go. You know. Let alone, I assure you that if it tries that one at his own peril, will miss Cohera. The Cohera will go to oblivion. This is where you find some people die in the line of duty. Cohera and Percy, that one is like you want to rock the boat. It's like you are rocking the you are rocking the boats, my friend. That cannot be. You know, Cohera will be disabled again if she dare try Percy to feed him with the bearded meat, with the camel toe, with everything. So I don't see. But if he tries, no problem. Maybe she's still having the third leg that is so strong, that can wags, and tame Percy. We still don't know over there. Hey, Vilma Davis, how are you? Long time. How are you, Vilma Davis? Mary TV, how are you? So I still believe. So back to the main topic. It still baffles me how this man is a tribal bigotry. The kind of hatred this guy, Cohera, this man, harbors for this family is top notch. It's a hatred that if you might take a corn, that kind of hatred itself can produce a smoke and a heat capable of cooking a corn. That is it. Because it cannot take a sane man. Muso, a man who is calling himself at one time was a high school teacher. Which means for you to be a high school teacher in Kenya, you must have gone to university, because there is no high school teacher who have not gone to university to do education. Which means going to university, which means you have an impeccable education itself. So Cohera Senior is one of those people who have gone to university by then, you know. So preaching this kind of hatred itself shows somebody who has got no value at all, somebody who is negating the mere principle of cohesion. So it confirms that the hatred that Cohera is having towards Congress dad and the mom, it's one that can cook the corn, or can cook ugali. This is sad. Huh? You know? And again, he calls himself, Janet Harris, how are you? I'm fine. Welcome, Janet Harris. So Cohera Senior calls himself as an elder. Sometimes he prides himself as a council of elder that teaching people of a positive cultural behavior. Yet on the other side is spreading tribal hatred. You know, we cannot accept this. This is so bad. You are beating the tribal drum. And if you ask Cohera Senior, why are you playing the tribal card? Why must you call for ejection of Congress dead family from Nyabohanze? What did they do to you? Is it because of the development that they're doing? Is it because of the progressive lifestyle and the family that they brought? Is it because now you're seeing the life that at one point you abandoned, they're now living it through you? It's a kind of a paranoia. that is making you livid or vexed at the same time, that you could not bear the sight of a progressive family. Therefore, it's a sore sight. It's on your side. It's something that really perturbing me going forward. I can't imagine. That alone confirmed that Cohera is a conveyor belt of an illicit tribal hatred that goes contrary to the cohesion principle in our Kenyan constitution itself. You're a conduit. You've been built by the children, by the people whom you should refer as your children or your grandchildren, taking their words and walking into their shadow of stupidity, shadow of repugnance, shadows and of obsolete or an obsolete thoughts of being a tribalist. What is the problem that the Kisii people have done to you in that village? If I told the story you are narrating, that is Judy Moyo. How are you? Welcome, welcome. If I told the story you are narrating, that at one point the Kisii people were removed or were ejected, forcefully ejected in Nyaboanze. Therefore, it was a sad story for you to delve in, because it is a reminder of the same wounds that the Kisii people went through at the hand of the Korean community. The fact that you're talking about that one, it's a reminder of the people to go and eject them out. It's a reminder of your secret plan, of your ill motive. Because, on the other side, Gintu is threatening that it's going to bring down the sugarcane plantation and put fire on it. On the other hand, we have the people like Maxwan, who is constantly reminding people that these people are not from this village. On the other hand, you are beating the tribal card, and you've converted yourself to be a conveyor belt of a tribal hatredness, which is so illicit and in contravention of our main principle documented in our constitution, that is cohesion itself. Kenya is a democratic republic that anybody can stay anywhere. There is no boundaries. There's no boundaries that is put for anyone, that you cannot come and settle in this community. Therefore, such kind of call and a repugnant idea that were long forgone and left will never happen in Nyaboanze unless you have an heinous action. You remember when Cohera started a narrative telling people that soon Nyaboanze is going to turn itself into a settlement scheme. For those who know settlement scheme, and for those who don't know settlement scheme, the settlement schemes were the agricultural land areas, because you remember the pre-colonial period where the British government came and colonized the Africans. So when the white settlers occupied the land and turned people's quarters on their own lands, the African people, the black man was made to be a laborer who was forced to pay taxes. Therefore, they were settled along agricultural line where they used to provide hard labor for peanuts as a payment. The land that they were given, they were also paying tax for it. They called the hard tax. And they were being used as slaves in those agricultural area. Therefore, they were just settled. And certain kind of lands were being called riparian lands. So those are the settlement scheme, which means you are not allowed to own land. You're being given by the government. And this is the freedom that the Kenyan people fought for. And the founding father of our beloved country, all of them fought for. And the land was given back to the people. Now, people can own land on their own. The land is never owned by the government. You have the government land. Unless Cohera is a government that want to evict people. But even if you're a government, we have got all the framework laid down in our constitution for an eviction. And this, for you to evict people, people must also be compensated. And public participation must be done. So who is Cohera? Who's Cohera? I'm asking this question. Who is Cohera? And who have given you an audacity? I'm asking, who was given Cohera an audacity? I still can't get. I still can't get. So Cohera Senior, for those who have just joined, because I can see Judy Moy saying I'm lost. I can see Kishkis say is just joined. Let me do a paraphrasing itself. One, the secret game plan of Cohera towards IAM-MARWA, because Cohera has got all the secret game plan. And Cohera is hatching a script that all along he's been harboring on his heart. Cohera Senior went berserk and started calling the villagers within Nyabohanzi to eject the IAM-MARWA family from their own land back to where they came from. They're saying that IAM-MARWA dad, Congress dad, is not from that village. Therefore, he's calling out for an ejection. And that alone confirms that Cohera Senior is a conveyor belt of an illicit tribal bigotry. That one is confirmed. So that alone is hatching a secret and walking in the shadow of other ignorant creatures within Nyabohanzi who have been reminding us constantly that these people are alien in these places. So it's the same plan that Cohera Senior is calling people in Nyabohanzi. And in fact, he even went ahead reminding people that there was a time when Nyabohanzi, themselves, the Korean people, had a problem with the Kisis in that land and they were forcefully ejected out. House were burnt, a lot of things, and that thing happened. And it's still repeating the same. So that kind of a reminder, when reacting towards Congress Mama and IAM-MARWA family and you're reminding them, it's like you are threatening to eject them. That is the debrief we are deliberating on going forward. I hope we are at par for the guys who are just joining, right? Gintu is all around because that is what Gintu also is preaching. That is why Gintu asked an audacity of trespassing to these people's land, saying that these lands are our land, this is our ancestor land, and you bought them. They don't know the principle of buying a land so long as a willing buyer, a willing seller. Nobody was coerced. They threatened to be going to court so that all this land that has been bought be returned to them, whereas the issue done to. I told you this was the issue to whip emotion on this YouTube street so that people could reward them. You know, I go sell my land, then I come running and ranting on this YouTube street that, oh, this is our ancestral land, so that people could really compensate you back the land. So that is the thing that they were doing. Others also had got a reason of wanting to be paid double price of the land, which is cannot. Yes, the list is saying, tell him time's up. Let me tell you, he cannot do it. It cannot do it. It will backfire on him big time. Yeah, Mary TV is saying, when buying land, the price is usually inclusive of everything in the land. Yeah, that's the primal land. That's the primal time. Sometimes, even if you cannot agree, the agreement will be made at the board when you're searching the land. Because at the board, must do the search and must endorse that this land must be sold. So they will even also help you if you don't know. It's inclusive of everything. Yeah, Gitu is on depression as always. Gitu was just a typewriter that lost his buttons. Yeah, you know, Gitu can talk. It's another parrot. Dorot Kazi, how are you? We have Patricia Smith. How are you? Here again we have Judy Moyo. How are you? So that is what was going on, you know. So Cohera Senior sometimes he might have lost his mind, and he has got no decorum. Perhaps he's seeking relevance as well, because of late people has not been watching her content. You know, in fact, since Amara came back to the village, the content has shifted and the algorithm has shifted. Everything that Cohera Senior talks or comes from his mouth is just repugnant. Yeah, nothing makes sense. Nobody's no longer giving attention. And perhaps now that's why he must go berserk or say something that is so wild to seek people's attention. But we'll call it as it is, you know, because we cannot give you a space for hatredness. You know, it cannot be that this is the only one family that you want to taunt everybody. It cannot be that Cohera at that age, you still want to spew hatredness and you still want to spread an illicit treble card. We cannot allow you to say it in this Kenya of today. Karoli West, how are you, my brother? Welcome, 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 welcome. Guys, on the other hand, there was a story that was coming up. And this story, this is now the second day. I looked at the lazy gun, spinning a story that was never meant for trouble. They've gone ahead of telling us that there's a trouble in the villa, that Marwa and Roshio was fighting. Again, Roshio talking to Marwa, when Roshio talking to Marwa, whether Marwa has eaten or not, it's Mora, how are you? That one alone does not amount to hatredness, does not amount to trouble. I don't know how the lazy gang normally sometimes fathom things. If your wife, your hubby, your better half, huh? And you and your toto and your ATSA ask you, have you eaten? And you've said no. Then somebody tells you, but you are cooking at the construction site, so you didn't eat. Where's the trouble there? What can you deduce from that simple statement or that simple phrase? I didn't see trouble there. I didn't see where Roshio raised the voice. Roshio asked, and Roshio was just kind. What I saw with that kind of statement itself, it was a projection of a loving, caring, and compassionate Roshio. Elaine, how are you? Who just wanted to know the welfare of the loving husband, whether the husband has eaten or not. It's as simple as that. Reading more or working hard to think was just meant to spread lies, was just meant to spread things that were never making sense going forward. You know, it was emotive reading more on this statement. The reason why I'm telling you that, if you study the video itself, you could see Roshio was just herself, as always loving, because Roshio sometimes cook and always calls IAM-MARWA. And Roshio is not the first time Roshio asking IAM-MARWA those things, that have you eaten? You remember when even the visitors to the compound, when IAM-MARWA was doing vlog next to the fish pond, from the window, Roshio asked IAM-MARWA, hey, hello, did you take the breakfast? What was the response? Yes, I'd taken some arrowroots, yam, and a cup of tea. And that was it. Nobody talked about this. Now, when Roshio was asking IAM-MARWA if IAM-MARWA at all have eaten, and what did you cook in the construction site that you never ate? Amara said he has not eaten because it was a reminder that maybe perhaps Roshio was now telling Mara, surely, people cooked at the construction site. You ought to have even eaten something even before you get out of the house. It was just a concern. If somebody cautioned you of your life that sometimes vlogging too long at the expense of not eating or having working yourself out without replenishment of an energy that's already been exhausted is dangerous. And that is the message that can decode from that statement. There was nothing about that's trouble. There's nothing that things fall apart. There's nothing that Roshio was trying to control IAM-MARWA in that instance. You know, there's nothing itself. There was nothing itself. You know, so when the lazy gang are coming out to tell us things that were never working, therefore sometimes I wonder. I want you to show me on this video where Roshio was calling IAM-MARWA, because there is a lot of things that sometimes I wonder whether people are hearing them or not. So guys, I believe you've heard, and it's not something so hard to understand. The video itself was just as simple. Roshi just wanted to know. I want you to show me on this video. Roshio just wanted to know what was going on, because it was just a concern. There is a lot of things that sometimes I wonder about IAM-MARWA's social life, because it's taken time, because he knows the husband so well. Not on a negative trajectory, but he knows when IAM-MARWA starts doing vlogs, IAM-MARWA sometimes forgets herself, even from eating. We all know IAM-MARWA, even the day when the visitors were around. We saw IAM-MARWA told people that I'm still busy serving people toothpick. IAM-MARWA cares more about people first before himself. IAM-MARWA even told us that he will eat the last, and even the very, very day, we saw IAM-MARWA eating last, after people have eaten and left the compound. You know? And those are the things that when you have wife comes in your life, and wife will complement and supplement. So these are the things that IAM-MARWA was lacking in life. So when it comes and Roshio asks such question, the question itself should never be misconstrued. The lazy gang, oh, IAM-MARWA was being controlled by Roshio. Oh, things fall apart. IAM-MARWA and Roshio are not reading in the same script. Hogwash, those are hubris. Who said so? Who said so? So it cannot be. We have Mora. How are you? How are you doing? Here again, we have Elaine. How are you? Patricia JK. We have Delphia Dulis. We have Vivian Lorenz. You know, all of those people did not say nothing. Nothing that is true. They dream in lies. They eat lies. They have nothing. What is true in them is normal. Exactly. What it's like they are just dead in mind. What is true in them is just dead itself. Yvonne Cummings, how are you? Welcome. We have Blessed Charm. How are you? Welcome, Blessed Charm. I'm fine. We have Sana Blaba is saying what? Every woman became worried if husband has never taken something or something to eat to mean. Even myself, I usually call my hubby, yeah, yeah, to come and eat. True, true. You've just confirmed, and that is the truth itself. So for the lazy guy to come and start giving a lot of turns and twists in this kind of story, it's never making sense. It's all that they needed a content that they wanted to run with. There was nothing bad there. It's something that every woman and every woman being who has got sense will do and will ask. There's no problem, you know. There's no problem in it. Yeah. We have somebody here saying something. Let me see. 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 We have Seven Food. Hey Zach, how are you? Seven Food. I'm fine. I'm chillax over here. What about you? We have yes, that is it. You know. So these people can turn stories. They can come in any other kind of a form to confuse, to uproot. You know, the story itself, the truth shall ever remain the truth. You cannot write a narrative that was all written long time ago. You know, you cannot rewrite it. You've tried countless years, countless times, but it has never panned. All of you have been defeated hands down. Janet Harris is saying those women don't care. All of their husband, period. Yeah. That's why even at the wee hour, where they should be performing in the bed with their with their husband, morning glory, at the wee hour, where the beheaded meat would be served for these people, at the wee hour, where the magic stick shall be doing the walking under the nada. Are you there? These people are depriving their husband, waking at night in the midnight to start reacting about IAM-MARWA. It tells you their marriage itself has failed. It tells you they've failed in their marriage big time. That's why sometimes when they come to react about IAM-MARWA, they feel so jilted. You know, their faces tells it all that they've abandoned and forsaken their main core and main mandate in their relationship going forward. At what time they're being serviced? At what time they serve bearded meat? You know, you cannot. At what time? At what time? Tell me at what time. Carol was saying Parrot need to take a step back and check on her health. Her face is melting so fast like butter in sun, and unless she's eating Marrow family to match it, takes a turn on her health. Maybe sometimes also this reaction is not easy. So long as you're lying and you know that you're lying, sometimes these things come and hit you very much. A teen official is saying the gossip even in the mid of the night, and they don't know the importance of this mid of the night. In this mid of the night, it is the night, the time where ugly things happen. This is the time when people remain dead in their birthday suits. You know, this is the time when two people, loved one, remain free in their birthday suit, and they start counting each other 1, 2, 1, 2, like God or Jesus will count people in heaven 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You know, so I wonder, this is the time when even people, the witch or the wizard, are doing their ill motive or ill elicited behavior action outside. So this is the time that they dedicate their reaction in this YouTube street, that sometimes it cannot last. You wonder. These people sometimes, I don't understand them. I don't understand them big time. And I don't know. I don't know really. I don't know really. We have Jean Kelly say they have choice, they have no choice. They have to lie to their audiences because if they say the truth, no income will come. True, true. Abu Koroma is saying, "Hi, senior, watching from USA. Welcome, my brother. How are you? Welcome, 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 and thank you for supporting this live." Eh? We have is here again who haven't given a shout out. I pity this lazy gang. That's kish kish. Yeah, this they must be pitied because all they thrive at hatred. We have Brenda Erumbi. How are you, my sister? How are you? How are you? How are you? How is your baby? How is your little one? Because we still don't know the agenda. I believe you're doing fine. Thank you for bringing up the little angel into this world. Thank you very much, Brenda. Feel most welcome. Feel most welcome. I hope all is well. Mm? So, guys, this is along because I've been asking myself, why must they descend this low? Is it because it's all they're doing all this because of reaction? What about it? Hmm? What about it? What about it? Why must they defend law? Because the unfolding event itself, it's reminding us of very heinous acts that have ever happened. Cohera is calling for evacuation of ejection out of Amara's family. Pasi is claiming that Amar has stolen an idea of coming up with apportionment. you know, sometimes it makes me wonder. Uh, you know, uh? And when Rochelle share a very honest opinion on how it feels when Amar doesn't hit, that one becomes that Amar and Rochelle will never last long. That Amar and Rochelle trouble in the paradise. There is no trouble, my friend. You'll wait for that trouble until trouble troubles you and your family. That trouble will never come. That's why sometimes I tell people, you be very careful with what you wish for yourself. Hmm? Cannot. It is because of even if even you are against this family, you are against them because they are investing in land. You know, and most of the land that the Amara families have bought, they never bought directly to Mogese's family or this guy's family. They bought to other people, third party, because other people had bought the land with the Mogeses. Aymaras went and bought the land from the people who bought from them. So why are you castigating the Amaros? Why can't you castigate the people whom you sold the land first? Why can't that wisdom reign into your mind? Because it's just because you've been designed to think. You know, sometimes this is how these people operate. Eh? Some people or other people from abroad who doesn't even reside in that community from abroad, they don't even belong to Kenya, have now become the community custodian, telling you what to do. These people have sold you hatred. So the hatred, from this hatred that already been sold, they've sold you fears, and then they want to tell you to believe that they can help you. Therefore, they're telling you unconventional means on how you can eject this family out, on how you can claim your land. I told you these people that these people are jokers. These people, what they are doing is they just want you not to exist in this world. They don't want you to exist peacefully, coexist peacefully, because the only thing that we are doing is that a community or a family that stays together, they praise together as well. And the fabric and the social fabric of a community is that togetherness and cohesion. So long as there's no cohesion that you allow the outside people to be a custodian and to be a brief of your own communal existence. And the very nature of the communal existence is the social fabric culture. That is the major principle that really holds the community together. Once that social fabric that is so fragile is been dismantled, therefore the community turn against community, people turn against each other, brothers turn against each brother. This is what is happening in Nyaboanze. And this is what the naysayers and the henchmen and women are being sold to believe that there is only one person in that village that is their problem. How is IAM-MARWA's family a problem to that village? Ask yourself, was there a problem in that village even the IAM-MARWA family were not there? Yes, there was a problem even before they came there. I know Nyaboanze very well. I told you I had worked with an NGO in the entire Migori. I started just working from Homa Bay, posted to Rongo. When I came to Rongo, I was at Ketere. From Ketere, I went to Awendo. From Awendo, I went to Uriri. From Uriri, I came to Migori town, the other side of Kakirao. I went to Mabera. I went to Kihancha. I came to Nyaboanze. I know all these people. The Gatequera, this border that borders, where do you call it? It borders the Kalenjins and the Korean community. I've been to that border. And it's the wildest border that sometimes there are more serious clashes sometimes. And that's a matter of a fact that majority of people does not understand. That is it. So there is no way one person who has failed in life, who had his time and and meddle with this time and jeopardize his future, now wants here to claim to people, for other people to be ejected out from that community. You cannot. The Congress dad, whether he's from Kisi, whether he's from Luo, whether he's from any other kind of elsewhere from central Kenya, has got right to settle and own property and buy property and sell property in that area. And Cohera plus his surrogate will do nothing. Will do nothing. Sometimes I usually tell people, always start a war that you can always finish, so long as you cannot finish them. Therefore, one day, the law will take its own course. When the law takes its own course, therefore you will see that you are not above any other kind of law. If you're the one preaching hatred, if you're the one beating the drums of tribal card, therefore you're the one who must be dealt with so strongly. So with the possible terms, I rebuke Mr. Cohera's statement. Big time. Yeah, the issue of Gotu, Gotu was bought land with Mama Grace. I was present also in his life, and I saw the one who was building Pasi's house has also adapted Gotu and promised to build Gotu house. So Vanilli also is in the mix. But we have no problem. We have no problem with that. The only problem is how these things are done and how somebody comes to be helped. So the process itself is what matters. The house, you become a snitch. My mic is still very low. I think I'm now fine. You become a snitch. You become a spy. You dismantle families in the name that you're looking for help. That is the biggest problem I have. If somebody has just decided to come and help you, why can just somebody help you without a condition? Why should somebody come and help you and give you an task that is so ill, a task that is going against every family value, that you must dismantle this family for you to build a house? Veronica Duplessis, how are you, my sis? How are you? Long time. You know, that was my only problem. But I have no problem when those people buy him a land, those people build him houses. I have no problem. The problem is how such kind of things are acquired. You know, it's Lady M. How are you? Yeah, Kish Kish is saying Pasi house is not finished. So Tarbo Vanilli will build go to the widow son. Yes, he said herself on Gotu's widow's live when Gotu was attacking Mayugno. I saw Mama Grace commenting there that after you say the truth, I'm going to purchase your land. The land was bought. Tarbo Vanilli also commented down there that go to the widow, the elephant, I'm going to build you a house because you've said the truth. You are a good man. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. So Kish Kish, that is what is happening. You know, I said it yesterday. This is what my Yugun never realized, that is is caught up with the people who were just meant to jeopardize him big time. Big time. Judy Moyo, you are surprised? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is it. That's what happened. Mm. Mm. They are getting more people on the lazy gang team. Yes. Money. Money. They say money is not a problem. The problem is how to use it. And the other sponsor for the elephant, the name start with an R. R. Hmm? Yes, I know that one. I know that one. R and F. F is the one calling the shot. And R is the one, yes, Kish Kish, you get it right over there. Right over there. Money is the source of all of it. Hey, Mary TV, money is not the source of the evil. Money is just sits in there. The people are the source of evil. It's how we use money. Money is just fine. There's no problem with the money. The human being and our action is what is bad. How we use that money, because money will, if you have money in your pocket, money won't get out from your pocket or from your purse by itself to go and cause chaos. It is you who will go and cause chaos using the money. So the people are the problem, not the money. Yawa. Ama nimesema vibaya. Otari Grace is saying, that is why I did not and was not comfortable with the elephant. Pesa karatasi. Inject go paid accent. Pesa otas. That is no pain. Pesa otas, But do I say pesa otas? But do I say, you know? So money is not a problem. The problem is how to use it. And that's the source of evil that is coming out when we're using this money going forward. Gaudensha Mumeno saying, Mayugno should stop entertaining the so-called visitors. True. True. It should just stop forthwith. Because these are the people who are leaking the information that is taking back to the enemies. With him, he thinks that these people loves him, but there's no love there at all. Yvonne Cummings says, I wish Gutu all the best. He's not to be trusted and is a dangerous snake. This is a snake in the green grass. Though he comes from my tribe. I never wanted to say something bad with him. I don't want to talk that way but I have to call the action. That action was bad. If I'm not in good good terms with my wife and you're my friend, you have got no business going behind and doing something that in the name that people are sent you to my wife without my knowledge. Therefore, which means you are the person who is adding insult to my injury. Fonidube, how are you? Yes, I get you. So sometimes these are the things. So guys, we have 97 people watching. Kindly give this video a like, because I've got something like 10 minutes so that we end this live. Meanwhile, if you have got a question, you can ask question down there so that we deal with it. That's it. We have Jagangol is asking, saying what? Greeting, Professor Zach and everyone watching from the sunshine state of Florida. Welcome. welcome. Judy Boy, Zach, so hey, don't go. Okay, Judy, I'm here, full blast now. Tell me, ask a question. I want to interact. Ask question. Karibi, how are you, Karibi? Welcome, Karibi. I'm fine. I'm doing good. Everything is just fine over here. I'm just interacting with you big time. Now it's a question session. Could you please ask a question? Because I've shared 3 things. Number 1, Pasi claiming that Amara stolen his idea of buying a apportionment. Number 2, an evacuation and a travel card being called and being recommended by Cohera Senior for the Congress that to be evacuated from that community. So bad. Number 3, Rosho being caring and asking Marwa whether Marwa has eaten. Now it's being peddled by the lazy gang that the relationship has hit a snag or a rock bottom, which is not true. Anti-peace is saying, Zach, are you still in Kenya? No. I left Kenya a long time ago. Now I've come back into the Middle East. I was in Kenya from February 5th from February 8th to May 5th. Yes. I'm long back to Middle East. Whoever is saying Pasi has started her own stone hotel in another village. She's doing serious business. The stoneware is going to parade all her bearded meat and perambulating that every man outside there would would DM her in her inbox wanting more bearded meat to be served. No, nada. Nobody wants those things. Those things will be so guy. Guys, you can double tap the screen. The more you double tap the screen, the more you give a like, the more you make this video to be recommended to the larger populace. Kindly, guys. Lushaka Luawe. Money, 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 money. The money is the problem. That's what Mary TV is saying. Money. Miss Poundcake, hello, how are you? Abu Koroma is saying, any future plan to visit the villa? Yes, I still have plan, and time will come. Time will come. Though some other forces threatened me never to visit Nyaboanze, but very soon I'm going to announce when I'm flying there. In fact, I will be the first person to land with an helicopter at IAM-MARWA helipad. Wait, it's coming. I'll tell them Pesa is otas. Jagagol, thank you for supporting. Thank you for super chat, and may God bless you abundantly. May God bless you abundantly for that super chat, and may your pocket be replenished more and more. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. Zaxinia, do you recall when I was asking you about Ngutu, and you said it was just innocent soul hustling? Yes, I remember those times. You told me, but you know, by that time I was already reading the script. I was already reading the script until the time he was doing that live. Then I saw these freaky characters, the narrative, how it was concocted. Then it hit me. You are right. Your guts was as well right. You know, you got it. Your instinct never lied to you. It's fine. I've seen some question. I've seen some question by Mora here. Who is this one? Who is this one? Who is this one? I'm seeing some question over here that I wanted like to. Then this is I had seen a question. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes, Mora is saying Zach was giving his tribesmen the benefits of the doubt. True, 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 true. Then, yeah, imagine to the extent that Pasi was getting money to pay a worker and he gambles the money out. She typically gambles the money. So it tells you, sometimes I wonder what is happening. Yeah? Congratulations, Zach. Can't wait to see that lady that day. Oh, that day. I was that lady. It will come. It will come. It will come. Yes, it will come. It will be in a style. Just wait. Yes, 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 yes. So, guys, Any question, anything that you want to know? I'm here now for any question. Because after this, I will be having other videos. That one it will be pre-recorded, and we'll talk more of other things. Because I just came from work. I never had time to record. But after this one, I will go and record a video that is well argued, that's well thought of, that can inform you and entertain you at the same time. It will come late. It will come late. Then you'll have to watch it. So, Lady M. Who is this Lady M? Because I've seen people doing these things. So maybe I go do research on this Lady M. Then I will talk about it, because as at now, I'm hearing information that it was seen at other channels supporting other people. I still don't have this fact, but I know I will talk. I will have to talk. Here is what I want to say. Guys. This is it. Sometimes we tend to support people who have been seen with IAM-MARWA, point blank. But sometimes we do that selflessly because these people are with IAM-MARWA, and sometimes their videos will do very well. But sometimes we do it blindly, so that we'll come to realize late that these people were pretending. While the real supporters of IAM-MARWA are the people who have never even visited IAM-MARWA in his compound. And we are doing it genuinely. Yet sometimes that support, sometimes we force it. We force that support. But these people appear in the villa knowing that once they've been seen with IAM-MARWA, given shout out, when people will be whipped, now this person is no longer wanted, you guys unsubscribe. Then you find most people don't go unsubscribe. They still wait there. They're still with him there, watching him. I've seen most of the channels that went to IAM-MARWA place given shout out. Those channels, any moment when people are called and whipped to unsubscribe and never watch them, those channels have got traction more than they were. Still. And they're making more money and revenue. Memo, how are you? Being Kalai, pretenders are the worst. It's sad. This is the mere thing that I'm saying. Sometimes IAM-MARWA is so genuine. It will come and give you a shout out. But the problem also comes with us, the subscribers. We go subscribe to these people channel. We support them. We contribute to them. We super chat them. You send them lots of money. Then at the end, they will come and abuse you. Then at the end, we will start. You will come and start crying. That's why sometimes we must be very careful. We must be very careful sometimes when you are helping other people. Sometimes you go and sleep. Then you get a notification that the person who was seen in IAM-MARWA, villa with IAM-MARWA, has put a video. You will look up. You want to go to work. You won't even have a sleep to heal or to replenish energy for the next job. In the name of watching and supporting people who were seen in the IAM-MARWA, then you don't know at the end these people are haters. Then to the extent what happens, you come to realize that these people were haters and they were pretending. That's why me too, Zach. Sometimes my intelligence has been insulted by these people. What I normally do before I subscribe to somebody's channel, it doesn't matter whether I've seen them with Amara or with who. I will just watch them for a particular being. I will leave time for a period of 6 to 1 year to see whether he can survive. There's this one guy. called Moses M. You remember Moses M? Moses M supported Amara genuinely, on a genuine cause. He was there and went to the villa. This guy has never spoken any ill motive about Amarwa. Remember the guy who left the work and came to Amara compound and promised Amara that I'm now leaving the work, I'm not going because I want to excel in YouTube. As you speak, that guy is struggling to make his YouTube views. Sometimes he posts a video, he gets only 15 views after 3 days. Yesterday, up a chance, meeting his video on the YouTube street, and Moses went live crying that he's been waiting for a long, he's been a loyal, he's never spoken anything bad about Marwa. His videos are not doing good. He's struggling even to build a house because, but he's seeing people who are being helped are people who will be helped by the genuine loyal fans of Marwa. Then these people will come and abuse them. How many people know Moses M? After this live, you go to the YouTube channel of Moses M. Watch the video that he posted yesterday. Watch it, you will cry. You will cry. Thank you, Veronica Duplessis. May God bless you, my sister. And may God replenish your pocket. And may God bless you abundantly. Thank you for supporting this channel. So this is the thing that I'm saying. Sometimes before we help people, let's give them time. Let them give another period up to 2 years. Because some people will come for views. That's a matter of fact. After they've been benefited, they will hurl insult to you. You will become their moderators. You will help them. You will insult people on their behalf. Then later, they will come to the lazy gang and abuse you. Now, as you're saying in the case of Lady M, what has happened now to Lady M? These are just but example. But there are very many. Others I even saw back at Amaravilla. They were invited because majority of people still don't know them. But I know. Oh, Kishkis is saying Lady M is always on M Carol channel, but she's different person to Lady M seen at MR channel. Sometimes also people go and clone these accounts and names, then they want to appear as you. Then you're not. Because I can remember there was also another Doreen Small at M Carol and on trending channel. Very seriously commenting, you might think this is Doreen channel, then Doreen Small, then it's not Doreen Small. Another one here. Lilian Ochaka is saying, I'm on the background, I'm hearing. Jakagol, long time ago, they've been pretending big time. R and F and G, lazy gang, long time. So this is the problem. This way sometimes we need to take our time, think, and we see if things are moving well or not? Yeah. Any other question to tackle before ending this live? So we are being told here by Kishkish that Lady M and its Lady M are two different people. So these are the things that we need to go and confirm. We'll confirm and we get to know, because it's very easy. Once you click, you get to know. Yeah. That is the things that we need to get to know before we apportion blame. I think that will be the prudent thing to do, and we'll do it. So, guys, the video itself, I scheduled it for 1 hour 30 minutes, remaining 4 minutes, so that this live comes to an end. So, with all those 4 minutes, any question, any burning issue? So, at the end official, it was promised land. Land was bought by Mama Grace. That's a fact. The house will be constructed by Tarambo Vanili. Get it? And it's coming very soon. This one is courtesy of a well done job for snitching on Mayuguno, for bringing Mayuguno's family down, and for saying other things as he was told. You know? No, that land is not in Kisumu. That land is in. This guy comes from Migori. Let me go. The one of the land I've never watched. I think it's from near his village. Kisumu land is very expensive. They cannot. They cannot. Kisumu. Ay, 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 ay. Mary TV. Our place 50 by 100 goes for 850,000. That was in the village. If you come to the city, 50 by 100 go for 1.5 M. Kisumu they cannot. Kisumu they cannot. That land is in within Migori, the place where the dead comes from. Because Gutu doesn't come from Kisumu. Gutu comes from no. Gutu comes from Migori County or Homa Bay County. Homa Bay County. We call them the Noru Highland. Yeah. So it comes from where Mayuguno Mams come from, because Mayuguno Mam is a Luo from Kenya. Then Ngotu also is coming from where Mayuguno Mam is coming from. In fact, they are coming from the same village, from Migori County or Homa Bay County. It's next to Rusinga Highland, Mbita. Yeah, almost at the shores of the Homa Bay. That's what's next to the lake. So he bought it there. Their land is cheap. You come to Kisumu, you cannot. That one you cannot. Very, very normal. Yeah, go to just of Nyanza. At the end official. Go to just of Nyanza. Yawa. Yeah, Mayuguno will rise again. I'm just praying for Mayuguno. If at the point where Mayuguno house has reached, Mayuguno can manage himself. His videos are not doing bad on YouTube. If Mayuguno can just put 2 videos every day, then maybe he saves for 6 months, he build. I'm telling you, Mayuguno will finish that house in 2 years. The good thing, Mayuguno has got a house that is living, so there is no point of rushing. Let him be patient, save money. After every 6 months, he saves, he elevates the house. 6 months, he saves, elevate out. the house, so long as it's turned down, on how he spends the money. If he stops being a spendthrift, that one alone will help him out big time. Yeah, he will manage Kish Kish. He has really come a long way. He will manage it big time. Mhm. Dr. Odinga inject. Dr. Odinga, the doctor of Rumba. Bakulutu in the house. Eko kiko lobao, eko kiko yemba, eko kiko savo, fewe na adza, 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 adza. Fewe na koki lambalo, lokili. Eko kiko lobao, eko kiko yemba, eko kiko savo, fewe na adza, 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 adza. Fewe, 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 fewe. Makoko la bolingo, fewe, bolingo ya singa. Dr. Prince Odinga, fewe na adza, fewe. Fewe na famba, fewe. Prince Odinga always makes me happy with the rumba. And this is the rumba master. The rumba bakulutu, mziki bila jasho. Huh? Hmm? That is muziki bila jasho. Hmm? Back days. We call them the Zilizo Pendoa, Zilizo Vuma. They are still vumbering up now. They are still vumbering. In the words of Mayugno. Wacha kijana vunje kama ugali. Meno. Anthony Mulamba. Hi, Dr. Dinga. Today is rock lawyer song. Mugangala. Oh, it was playing lawyer song. Yes, Asian. Vunja mifupa kama meno bado iko. Kula bearded meat when you are served. Kula, usiogope. Usije ukalia when now you cannot work anymore. My friend, works those kind of waste when you serve the bearded meat. This is the time. Yeah, Mayuno cannot go and see his daughter because these people have gagged him. These people, these are tricky things that is being done. So sad. So sad. No, me, I would want to advise Mayugno. There's no even point of Mayugno going to the authorities telling Mayugno, I want to see a child. No. To avoid a lot of drama. These are the drama that will drag Mayugno down of not doing content. Once she's decided not, Mayugno tries to go. When she's gone, you record what the wife says. And now you're being threatened. Keep it for a record. Then you stop forthwith, don't go. As at now, Mayugno should just concentrate on how to finish his house. Things that will distract Mayugno, leave it. Leave alone the drama. Huh? Let the child grow. You'll meet in the court next time or any other day when you shall have achieved your goal. That is it. So guys, if there is no more question, I want to thank you and take this latitude to thank you for your support, for ever supporting me. And I want to say that may God bless you abundantly. May God give you strength and good health in whatever you do. And may you be blessed because your support is not taken for granted. Otherwise, this is Sinazak. Let me know your thought at the comment section. Until next time, Oga the Top, Senior. Bye.